Hello, world people. How are you? Hava. Share àlàáfíà lẹ wà. Share you are hearing what I'm hearing. No, let's do this in Yoruba. Hello, and no, hello kọ́. Ẹ káàbọ̀ ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi nílé lóko. Ṣé ẹ ti gbọ́ pé kí ni? You will say pé kí ni? Pé ilé agbẹnusọ fún police kí ni English police ọ̀tẹlẹ̀ no wọ́n ṣe ọ̀tẹlẹ̀ agbófinró yà pé àwọn àjọ tó ń agbófinró orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà wọ́n ti já àwọn skit makers ní wọ́n ní o wọ́n ti já wọn ní wọ́n ní pé kí wọ́n receive sense. Agbẹnusọ fún àjọ tó ń gbófinró ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ọ̀gbẹ́ni Olúmúyìwá Adéjọbí ló ti fìdí rẹ̀ múlẹ̀ pé kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ṣe skit kẹ́ ṣọ́ra yín kẹ́dẹ̀ mọ̀ wọn ara yín.
Today we want to speak on this rampant development incidences of people doing pranks. All the time we say that this development is becoming so dangerous and exposing people to unnecessary dangers, rather moral dangers, all sorts of dangers in our society. Those who are into this, who do pranks, they risk their lives a lot and they expose themselves to unnecessary danger, and of course they expose lives of other people to dangers. I just think there's need for us to speak to that. There's need for us to advise our people. Can we please regulate whatever we do? In as much as you can't ask you not to do your business, you can't ask you not to do what's your means of livelihood. But this thing is becoming rampant and becoming so dangerous to us. Can we actually regulate this? Somebody was actually carrying a dummy gun one day, doing pranks. If police officers on patrol come across you, they will think it's real. They will actually think you're a criminal and you're actually carrying out a robbery operation. They fire you, you die. What happens? Are you saying it is extrajudicial killing or justifiable killing by men of the police or any security operatives? Can we actually regulate what we do? These pranks should be regulated. We want to warn before we start taking actions on people. Fine, if you say a girl is not dressing properly, does it warrant you picking up a cane and beating the girl as if you are beating your daughter? Even if it's your daughter, I don't think you should beat your daughter in that manner. So this is getting out of hand, and I think we need to talk to ourselves on this. Pranks. And those of you that do pranks, please be very, very careful. Moderate what you do. There are things you do that will constitute offense, and you will not be able to hold it because the law is not respecter of anybody. The law will not pity you. The law will not consider you for anything, whatever it is. So far you are old enough to have criminal responsibility, you are going to face the music. You are going to face the law, the wrath of the law. So please don't regulate the way we do it. Pranks, fine, you can, but not the way the thing is going on. No regulation, no decorum. We do it at will, the way we want, and it's creating more problems for us in the society than the fun you think you are deriving from it. Can we please regulate or stop in totality? Because we are saying this so that I can call our attention to it. Perhaps let's assume that you don't even know that this is becoming dangerous these days. But we are telling you now, it's becoming dangerous. If you are doing that pranks and you face the music, you run into the consequences of it, it's better. We are going to put an innocent person into problem. By the time you venture into this and you overdo all this. Many innocent Nigerians that you always carry along in your pranks, you don't know anything. Before you tell them it's a prank, you're on camera, you are this and that, those who have hypertension at times will lose their lives. But majorly, some of you that have gone to the extent of even carrying guns, either dummy, real or fake gun or whatever you call it, it is dangerous. You are exposing your life to dangers, to that risk, and it's dangerous. If I'm a policeman in the streets, I see you with a gun, I won't know it's a prank. I can open fire at any time. So, and you won't want to be blaming our men on operations that they have gone down an innocent person. At that time, are you actually an innocent person? Or you are to be treated as an armed robber, a criminal who is fully harmed? Let us be mindful of what we do. We want to appeal to you. Be on the same page with us. Let us do everything with moderation. Let's have decorum in what we do. Regulate this. You cannot regulate stop producing pranks or doing pranks at all levels.
Serious. On a serious note, guys, I am really happy about this development because skit making should be all about fun, entertainment, education, maybe. But what we get from the skit makers these days is far from all of this. From throwing bangers at a pregnant woman for her to run, to throwing a rubber snake into a car while the driver is driving. So even you said God that you are watching the skit, you'll be forced to think, kí ló ń lọ nínú orí ẹni tó ń shoot skit yìí? Like, kí ni expectation ẹ̀? When a woman is heavily pregnant, tó dẹ̀ ju banga sí, ó wá ní kó máa sáré, kí ló fẹ́ achieve? Kí ló fẹ́ achieve? And this is not the first time this warning is coming from the police, because the police PRO also confirmed that skit makers have been warned about the extreme skits they make where people get injured. Like
Next! Jesus.
It look like
The meaning of all this, I'm begging you. Jesus.
Stand up.
Stand up for what? Are you okay? Are you normal? Just tell me in one word. What is the meaning of all this?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm serious.
You are dead. If I come out from this
Okay. Let me just explain. The thing is.
Explain what? Did you know where?
Yeah.
Did you know where we are going? Come down here.
I'm sorry, sir.
You should say they follow you, Joe.
It's a mistake.
how? Where is the fun in it when you say you're making skits and you're causing bodily harm to people? What do you derive, as in what's the happiness, ambitious satisfaction that you derive from knowing that somebody is injured because of what you do? Where's the fun in it? I don't get it. And this is why I say that some of these skit makers, they don't have sense. So hopefully this will give them some sense. I also think that it's a good step that the police is beginning to look into the business of skit making, because the way it's growing, the industry is developing, and so it will require some regulations to control the involvement of people and how far the skit makers can go. It will make sense that you are injuring people to make money or to gain popularity it doesn't make sense. We have a number of skit makers who make sensible, educative, fun skits without causing injury to themselves, not to them, not to any other person. No abuse, nothing, none of those extreme things involved, and you will laugh and you'll be entertained. Again, brethren, Nigeria is a place where we need to be very careful. A lot of us are going through a lot. We are going through a lot. Some are coming from a lot. A lot is going on. Nigeria is a place where we need to handle ourselves with care already. We have been through a lot. It makes sense now. And I must say I'm very happy with the way the Nigerian police force is going about this warning. Because the news also has it that the Nigerian police force has ordered the arrest of one of the skit makers that won't stop making extreme skits. So this to show you where this is not bragging, this is not bluffing. You do anyhow, you see anyhow. And it's really alarming, because this order for arrest was after the skit maker himself confirmed that his skits landed a man gained alone in the hospital. Should I bear? For what? Why? Kilo shele on top what now? So now we should stop being afraid of Boko Haram, X-Men, X-Men, kidnappers, our skit makers. Now, those are the people we should not be afraid of. And you need to have my bill. Àti ẹ̀gbọ́n àwọn tó máa ń gbé microphone sí yàn lẹ́nu kiri ìgboro. That's embarrassing. You're intruding into people's privacy. Did they ask you to bring your microphone? But embarrassment is still better. And we need to be careful because a lot of Nigerians are sick. I mean, very, 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 very sick. But we don't know. You won't even see it. They don't even know that they are sick. They don't know. So, if you don't want to buy a trailer with the load at any point in time, be careful. I witnessed something like that some time ago, not involving a skit maker anyway. The man walked into the hospital for just a minor checkup or something. That's how all the nurses, the doctor, the hospital management came to hold him down there. That is, sir, you are not going home. You go nowhere. That way, who brought you? Who brought you to the hospital? You know, when they start asking you for your next of kin, who can we talk to, she elarugbo, she lakbalagba, you know, that kind of thing. But this man is already agbalagba by himself. But they say, Daddy, you go nowhere. You are sitting right there. Daddy say, nothing happened now. I just came for my checkup. And they say, no, this one is more than checkup that you need. Daddy, you are sick. They say, me, she's sick. They were like, Daddy, you can't shame. You just don't know it yet. The man even wanted to stand up from his seat. They said, no, Daddy, sit down. You have to remain in that sitting position. You cannot stand up now. The man that walked into the hospital by himself, unaided. Clear bed, don't clear room for Daddy. Imagine you as a skit maker. Skit around. You are just doing careless skit around that kind of man. You will see shaggy. They won't tell you not to do it again. And that is where you will now be opening your mouth and say, hey, Isha. They have seen that the boy is making it. He's blowing small. What if I blow? That's why the world people have now started to do their thing. It's not what people come. It's you that you're not using sense to do what you do. By yourself, with your own hand, on your own volition, put yourself in the position of somebody that ain't shit. Are you the shit? You'll not be lying on, are you? Think about it like, okay, this person is your father, is your mother, or your sister, and somebody is doing all of these skits that you do around, and that Balamukiri shall receive sense in Jesus' name. And go and sin no more. Again, I say unto you, receive sense. See ya later.